Today we're taking a look at a new release for 2025 from my good friends over at Donner. This is the DMT-66. Donner is sponsoring this video, so if you want a chance to own one of these absolutely beautiful guitars, there's a link down there in the description. And as always, if you use the code Flamingo at checkout, you can get 15% off of your order site-wide. So don't let it go to waste. Check the links in the description. Let's go ahead and talk about this absolutely stunning piece from Donner. So as with all of the other Donner guitars that you can get, you're obviously going to get of varying quality, a gig bag, which this is one of the nicer gig bags, I appreciate that. And then your bag of goodies here. You got a strap, a trim arm, a cable, adjustment tools, and your instruction manual. And then obviously this absolutely stunning DMT-66. So let's just talk about this thing really quickly, because for $179, this thing is really, really impressive. Now again, this is a sponsored video by Donner, but all thoughts and opinions are mine. And genuinely, with the exception of I think one guitar that they've sent me, I've been absolutely blown away by the quality of all of these Donner instruments. This one right here is no exception, considering that it is something brand new as we're recording this video for 2025. I mean, it's absolutely stunning. I love this thing. So first and foremost, it's kind of lightweight, so a lot of people probably like that. I'm not a big fan of lightweight guitars, but again, I'll forgive it. It's okay. I don't know what body wood it's made out of. I really don't care. Looking at the body here, you can tell it's this absolutely beautiful blue to white fade. Now they do have like I think it's a solid purple one, or like a really light, it looks like a galaxy finish to me, which is kind of cool. And then the one that I would have really liked to have had was the pink to white fade. But this is the one they had, and this was actually one of the color options that I was weighing on checking out. So I'm really glad to have this one. Really like it. HSS configuration here, so there are Donner pickups in there, which I don't have any problem with those. They sound fine. You have a 5-way switch here, 1 volume, 1 tone. They do not coil split, so you just got the humbucker and the bridge, which is fine. I don't really use coil splits all that much, but just in case you were wondering. You have a 6-point screw tremolo system here. It looks like it is a little bit back like that, so you know, something that you would have to address, but that's pretty easy to do. Now, the action on this is good out of the box, so you could pick this up, tune it, and play it. Right now, it's in tune, you can play it, it's good to go. The action beyond the 12th fret could come down just a hair. It probably needs a little bit of a setup, but beginners, and this is really, really good, especially with something at this price point for $179, this is something that a beginner would get, and I think that this is an absolutely amazing option for somebody. If they've never played guitar, it's gonna be super duper easy for them to pick it up, tune it, and begin playing immediately, which to me is the sign of a really well-made instrument. Now, there is one thing that I'm gonna start doing on these, because I could be harping on it, saying that it's really good, and then something in the back could be hiding here. So, really quickly, what I'm talking about, on my DST-80 video, the initial video that I did, I didn't take the back cover off here because I always talk about the trem block in the back, and I just usually look through these little holes and tell you what kind of trem block it is. In this case, I can tell you it's one of the thinner trem blocks, so take that for what you will. But on the DST-80, when I took it off, the claw was rusted. So I'm gonna check and see if the claw is rusted on the back of this one. All right, I'm on the last screw, so we're gonna try to get this together here. All right, so 1, 2, no rust. Yay! That's good. All right, let's go ahead and put it back on here. So while we're on the back here, it's got some comfy carve waves here. I forgot to screw in a screw here, but that's besides the point. It is a bolt-on neck here, speaking of screws. The handshake, as Phil McKnight likes to describe it, down here, super duper comfortable. Comfortable. So upper access to the frets is really, really nice. And yeah, I'm just not doing edits here anymore, I guess. But anyway, so yeah, again, the body's real lightweight. It's super comfortable to play up here. Coming up to the neck and the fingerboard here. The fingerboard looks like it is rosewood. I could be wrong, but check the link in the description for accurate specs there, because I'm a Dumbo and can't say anything, or I'm just lazy and don't want to look it up. Maple neck here. It's a super duper smooth, like raw finish feeling to the neck here. It's kind of in the middle, so it's not like, I'd say more akin to like a Fender, maybe something like that. Probably even close to like maybe a Music Man. It's a weird feeling neck, but it's not foreign to anybody. So it should be nice and comfortable for most people. No fret sprout, even up here, 0 fret sprout. I know I don't do a balloon test or a sock test, because someone had mentioned that before. I'm not Phil McKnight. I don't have a gimmick. Just take my damn word for it. It's a nice guitar. There's no fret sprout. Are my fingers bleeding? No, they're not. Anyway, the frets, I will say this, they're a little scratchy. Just a little bit. Something that a little bit of playing would obviously, you know, doing some bends and stuff will wear that off. Or you can take the strings off, take some steel wool, and just get that out of the way. Not that big a deal. The fretboard is not dry by any means, but a little bit of oil would do it some good. The nut is just like a plastic nut, but it's really nice. It's seated well, it's cut well, so no tuning stability issues there. Truss rod cover right there, still got the plastic on it. And then the headstock. The headstock is this really nice, like, looks like a teardrop kind of thing. Almost, again, like Music Man, but it's 3x3 instead of 4x2 because they can't do 4x2 because that's trademarked. But really nice. All of the strings pull straight through the nut, so there's no weird breaks or anything like that, adding to increased tuning stability. And yeah, so like I said, something that's brand new for 2025 here. This is a really nice, impressive instrument. Again, straight out of the box. So all in all, can I recommend this? Absolutely. Beginners, you'll rejoice to know that there is something of this quality, brand new, that is a little bit different. Again, I mean, it's HSS. It's, you know, kind of the same as a lot of them, but the body shape isn't quite S style as you would, you know, you're used to. It's kind of got like a weird oblong, kind of almost offset shape to it, which I really like. Really, really comfortable. It's kind of akin to my DST-700 that I did a while back. If you want to check out the DST range, I got a full video on all those too. Those are really great as well. But the DMT-66 is a really nice guitar. And for beginners, for intermediate players, for advanced players, for anybody, this would be a great backup guitar. This is something great to learn on. So I cannot recommend this enough. Thank you very much again, Donner, for sending out this guitar. I greatly appreciate it. And again, there are links in the description. Use the code Flamingo at checkout for 15% off your order. That is site-wide on anything that you want to look at, pedals, guitars, all that stuff. And make sure you subscribe to the channel, most importantly. Give me a like, give me a thumbs up, whatever it is, same thing, but do all that. Leave me a comment and tell me how bad I suck. Do that.